Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youngly FX channel. You guys know I'm doing my channel drop trade ideas back to back for beginners, intermediate and advanced traders. So today I'm going to be talking about swing trader. So most of you will know what swing trading is. Swing trading is holding your trade longer and catching the bigger move in the market. Are you getting me? So for those of you who don't know how to do a top-down analysis on a swing trade, way to start your top-down analysis, this video is for you. So first thing, whenever you open your chart and want to do a swing trade, you need to start from the higher time frame. Are you hearing me? Higher time frame, I just say 4 hours time frame. Higher time frame, something like the weekly time frame. It must be the weekly time frame. Most traders start from the daily time frame, but me, I start from the weekly time frame to do my top down analysis. You start from the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, 4 hours time frame to know the direction. If the market is in a bullish move and it's in a bearish move, let's head into the chart so I'll show you what I'm talking about, guys. So firstly, you can clearly see we are on GBP, NZD, and we are on the weekly time frame on this trend. On the weekly time frame on this trend. Now you are on the weekly time frame. What do you need to do now? You can clearly see this is a clean chart. This is a clean chart. So when most traders, when they want to do a top down analysis from when they start from the higher time frame, they zoom out to something 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 9 years ago. No, that is not an ideal trade. If you can see, if we zoom out like this, we can see the recent price action. We can see the recent price action now. So you zoom in, you need to zoom in. You need to go back nothing less than 4 to 3 years. Are you hearing me? You need the recent price action. You need to see the recent price action. Know what it's doing at this point. So this is the recent price action. You can see this is a live chart. We have 15 minutes, 3 seconds, 15 hours, 3 minutes, 1 second before this weekly candlestick close. So once you zoom in, next thing you need to know is, are we bullish or are we bearish at this point? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? I want you guys to pause the video and tell me, are we bullish or are we bearish on this trade? Let me zoom in. I just need you guys to focus on this spot here. Are we bullish or are we bearish on this spot? I give it 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you got it right, you got it right. If you got it wrong, you got it wrong. So let's break it down. You can clearly see we created higher high, higher low, higher high, structure, 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 structure. Sorry, structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, potential lower high. This is potential because this candlestick hasn't closed yet. This candlestick can take out this lower high. Are you getting me? So this is a potential lower high creating. So we can clearly see on the weekly time frame we are bearish on the weekly time frame, right? We have one time frame now telling us to go to the downside. So let's go down to the daily time frame to know what the daily time frame is telling us. To know what the daily time frame is telling us at this point. So I want you guys to pause this video and tell me, is this market bullish or is this market bearish? I want you guys to pause this video and tell me, is this market bullish or is this market in a bearish move? I give you guys 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you got it right, you got it right. If you got it wrong, you got it wrong. So let's break it down. So we can clearly see created higher high, higher low, higher high, higher lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. So if you said bearish, you were wrong. We are bullish on the daily time frame. Are you getting me? We are bullish on the daily time frame. So now we have 2 time frame telling us up and down. Are you getting me? We have the weekly, which is the higher time frame, telling us to go to the downside. Now we have the daily time frame, which is the lower time frame, telling us to go to the upside. So let's head into the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, I want you guys to pause this video and tell me, is this market in a bullish move or in a bearish move? Let me zoom it out. All you guys need to do is to focus on this spot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's break it down. Firstly, we created higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, structure, lower low, potential lower high creating. Are you getting me? Potential lower high creating. We calculate it on the 4 hours time frame. We are on a bearish move. Are you seeing it? If you said bullish, you were wrong. On the 4 hours time frame, we are in a bearish move. So if you get so far to this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop a comment, and I'll reply to your comment. I have something on the ending of this video I'm going to tell you. So we calculate on the 4 hours time frame, we are bearish on the 4 hours time frame. Now we have 2 time frames telling us to go on the downside. Are you getting me? So we have 2 time frames telling us to go to the downside. So now we've identified we are going to sell this trade. Are you getting me? Now we've identified we are going to sell this trade. So we go back to the weekly time frame. Now we are back to the weekly time frame. All we have to do on this weekly time frame is to mark out our resistance level, because we are going to sell this trade. We need to mark out our resistance level, and our resistance level needs to be at this point. Let me mark it out. Need to be in this spot. From the weekly time frame, our resistance, if we are marking our resistance level, we need to be in this box, inside this box. Are you getting me? Anything above this box, we are no longer in a bullish move, we are now in a bearish move. Are you getting me? Anything above this box, we are no longer in a bearish move, we are now in a bullish move. So we need to mark our resistance inside this box. Are you getting me? So let me bring my box out so we can mark it out together. Calculating, I've not yet used my strategy. I'm just using my top-down analysis skills. Are you getting me? So first thing, we need to find a resistance level that has 3 touch and more. Are you getting me? That has 3 touch and more. We don't need 2 touches. We need 3 touch and more to show us that is a strong area of interest. So firstly, let's take a look at this spot. Let's take a look at this spot. I'm in the box. So let's take a look at this spot. We have 1 touch. We have 1 touch. We have 2 touch. We have 3 touch. We have 4 touch, and we have 5 touch. Are you getting me? And we calculate it. We've had last week we had the bearish rejection at this spot. So let's go further. So we've spotted our first area of interest for selling. So you can't use an area of interest at this point. Where if you want to use an area of interest at this point, where we are at this resistance level, so you are selling at a support. That means you are selling at a support. So you need to mark your area of interest for a sell above, and when you want to buy, you need to mark it below. Are you getting me? So now we spotted this area of interest at this point, which has 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, and 5 touch. Are you getting me? Showing us this is a strong area of interest, showing us this might pull to the downside. So when you want to mark your resistance level, since the daily time frame is not in your favor, it's not in a bearish move, you don't look for an area of interest on the daily time frame. You guys need to know that. Since the daily time frame is in a bullish move, you don't need to look for an area of interest on the daily time frame. Why? Because the daily time frame is bullish. It's not in it's not correlated with the rest time frame, with the other time frame. Are you getting me? So we don't look at the daily time frame, we go down to the 4 hours time frame. So we calculate this on the 4 hours time frame. We calculate this. We're creating a pattern. I want you guys to tell me the pattern we're creating on the weekly area of interest. I can see a pattern at this point. You can clearly see we are creating a head and shoulder pattern. What look like a head and shoulder pattern? Are you getting me? We can see this is a two head and shoulder. If you can use here, left head, you put your right shoulder at any given point. Right shoulder broke. Now we're testing the neckline, or you can use this spot here. Left head, right shoulder, broke the neckline. Now we're testing it for it to go to the downside. So me as a trader, all I'll be waiting for to take this trade to the downside. You can clearly see I've not yet used my strategy. This is just a little top-down analysis. Are you getting me? So for the 4 hours time frame, I'm going to be marking my area of interest inside this weekly area of interest. So inside this box, this is the lower high and this is the lower low. So this is the lower low. So my area of interest is going to be inside this box. I hope you guys understand. My area of interest is going to be inside this box. Anything above this box, we are no longer bearish, we are not bullish, and anything below this box, we are still moving on a bearish move. Are you getting me? So let's find our area of interest at this point, at this spot. So let's check if we can spot an area of interest which we have 3 touches. So draw your box. Let's see if we have 3 touches at this point. I can see we have 1 touch, we have 2, 3, 4 touch. We have 4 touch showing us this an area of interest. Are you getting me? We have 4 touches showing us this is an area of interest. Let me adjust it a little bit. Yeah, this is an area of interest 1, area of interest 2, 3, 4, showing us this is a strong area of interest. So all I'm going to be waiting for is a rejection at this point, a rejection for me to take the trade to the downside. You can clearly see how I broke down this pair smoothly, no sideways, just top down analysis. I used to break this pair, top down analysis. So since you notice that you are going to sell at this point, if you sell and rejection, you go down to the lower time frame for your entry. The 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes is for your entry points. Are you getting me? While the weekly, daily, and 4 hours is for the direction and the support and resistance level. While the 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes is for the entry signal. Now we've noticed that when the trade gets to this point, we wait for our rejection. So we go down to the 2 hours or the 1 hour time frame. We can clearly see we are in the 1 hour time frame. We can clearly see how the daily time frame, the 4 hours time frame and the 2 hours time frame area of interest aligns. If we break below this trend line, we are no longer bearish, we are now bullish. Are you getting me? So we can clearly see this is the EMA. All we were waiting for is the rejection. Then we take this trade to the downside. Set my entry at this point. Give me my go print. Rejection candle. Give me my go print. Set my area, my stop loss, and my take profit for a 1 or 2 weeks to reward. I'm done. Are you getting me? So guys, this is all for the video. I hope if you love this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop a comment, and I'll reply to your comment. If you want to know more about my strategy, how my strategy works, what make me $50 to $100 a week, join my Telegram channel. Link on my bio. Join my Telegram channel where I break trade ideas. I make you guys feel comfortable on my Telegram channel. Give you guys trade ideas back to back to know how to analyze the market. Are you getting me? So see you on my Telegram channel. Love you guys. Peace out.